Welcome to Canyons Reach. We are week 0 on this project, and by week 0, I literally mean it is Friday, and on Monday we are in here and we are beginning a whole bunch of demolition activity. Not necessarily inside of the house, on the outside, but the inside will be following shortly thereafter. So on this project, we're going to be adding a garage to the front of the house, so we'll show you the existing carport in a second here. And we're gonna be making an attached garage and adding some space to the house. And then we're gonna be moving a few walls around in here, so that'll be pretty interesting. We're gonna be modifying the drainage on the perimeter. That'll be, well, interesting to me, maybe less interesting to you, but nonetheless, tons of stuff happening at this address, Canyons Reach. Let's dive in. Okay, so here we head into the existing sunken living room. So this is gonna get raised up 7 or so inches, 7.5 inches, so that we are actually flush with the front entryway, which will also involve the elimination of this hockey stick wall, as well as this wall section here, which is also got another wall section behind it that kind of works its way into the kitchen. Now over here, this 3-sided fireplace is going to be transformed into a 2-sided fireplace, and there's gonna be a ton more millwork over here. So this is actually gonna look a lot different once this room is done. Now, Kyle's gonna follow me over here. He's gonna see that we have got this amazing view into a beautiful Greenbelt, total privacy back here. Nonetheless, this old door is gonna be getting replaced with a new one. And over here, we're gonna have a kind of like dry bar with storage above in here. So lots of additional storage being added to this home, which is always a good thing. Now, let's dive into the kitchen. Right now, we've got a bunch of existing walls. Some look good, some don't look good. Not too bad. Nonetheless, we're gonna be gutting this sucker to stud and we're gonna be making it anew. I believe we're gonna push that wall out a little bit, if memory serves me correct, and give us a little bit more space to work with in this kitchen. And behind me there, through that glass door there, will be the new mudroom, laundry room, as well as the attached garage. Now, one of the things that we do for our clients is we own an air quality monitor. So one of the things that I like to do before we do any work on any project and after every project is to perform an air quality test. And so right now, this is saying that this home actually has very, very, very good air, right? So here, we're looking at almost 0 particulate, that is 2.5 nanometers or smaller, or pardon me, or bigger. And then 2.8 particles per cubic meter, now 3.4, probably affected by my hot air, that are 10 or more tiny particles. And then particulate in the air, we've got like 400 per liter, which is super, super low. And then we've got CO2, which we always want to keep an eye on, because if your home has too much CO2, it means you're not getting enough fresh air in. Generally speaking, and this goes back to my content that I'm producing and making on the ground truth, is these older homes generally don't have a high CO2 level because they are self-breathing. They don't need an HRV or an ERV to bring in fresh air. They're just constantly bringing fresh air in. And then finally, we have our HCHO, which is measuring any sort of formaldehyde or other nasty stuff in the air. And a home of this age with this much stuff in it, it would be pretty rare to see a high reading on that. The reading will actually be quite a bit higher when the clients move in, because so much stuff is off-gassing for the first 5 or so years. But nonetheless, we do our best to only work with product that's low VOC and healthy for our clients and their families. Now, coming into the kitchen, this is all gonna be deleted. Here's what it's gonna look like. Totally beautiful, absolutely amazing. The Sprucehill design team absolutely crushed the design on this project. And I am so excited to share all of the steps and all of the progress that gets made on this project. Now, you know you've got a great client when they make you a latte. And let me tell you, this is one tasty ass latte. Thank you. Okay, so this is the first upper floor, if we'll call it. So off the right here, we've got a full bathroom. So we'll be gutting this bathroom to stud, replacing everything, but the size and shape of it isn't changing. only what's inside of it is, and obviously it is going to be a gloriously wonderful bathroom to use. Okay, so this room off the top of the stairs is currently a bedroom, but what we are going to be doing is transforming this into a guest bedroom / a little bit of storage room, maybe a bonus office. We'll see what happens at the end of the day. Now, coming through here, what we're going to do is we're going to transform this room that's behind this door that's got stuff that I can't really show you. We're going to tear down this wall that's here, and we're going to join these two rooms, make this one big ass bedroom, and where Kyle's standing right now will become wall of closet. This door will get deleted and entry into this bedroom will come through the door that we're not opening. We will be replacing any of the wood frame windows in this home with new double pane windows because that is what the code is requiring in this day and age. All right, so coming to the upper floor, we have a nice landing right here. And then we walk into what will become the second kid bedroom up here. And so what we'll be doing is we'll be turning this area over here into wall o closet. So that will be perfect over there. We're gonna be removing these closets over here. This wall is gonna come away though, and these closets are gonna go away. And that's gonna give us more option for furniture placement so that the bed isn't stuck just here. We can now think about moving this bed to this wall over here. So just gives the clients some more options for how they decide to lay out this room in the future. Coming into this other bathroom on the upper floor here, we've got a 3-piece bathroom. Behind this wall is a tub that will be getting replaced. I am fairly confident that this wall will also go as well. This room will be getting gutted right down to stud and made anew so that the whole upper floor is refreshed. Stay tuned. You're gonna wanna see what we do with this space. Here is the primary suite. So very spacious, very comfortable. All we're gonna be doing in here is replacing some of the windows. We are gonna be replacing the flooring, obviously painting everything. We'll be adding some new lighting in here as well. But I mean, come on people, have a look out this freaking window here. You got the creek down in the valley below, beautiful trees. I mean, yeah, you pay a metric ton of money to live on the North Shore, but this is truly why you do that, is for these kinds of vistas to look out upon every day. Like, what a great place to wake up to. Total privacy. And if we open the door here, I'm sure we'll get a little bit of creak noise. Nice, beautiful white noise. Like, what a great way to fall asleep. I'm a little jealous, I'm not gonna lie. So we are now standing inside of the primary walk-in closet, and what better place to have a boiler installed than this? So yes, this will be getting moved. Location TBD, stay tuned, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can see the transformation that happens in this closet. So folks, if you have missing grout between your tile anywhere in your floor, that is indicative of a tile floor that's moving. The tile is moving against one another, and that's what causes the grout to release and pop up. So if you have a home, you're missing grout, that is because your tile setter and or builder did not know or did not think to make sure there's either 1.25 inches of nominal subfloor underneath the tile, or use some sort of anti-fracture membrane. Of course, here at Sprucehill, we are big Schluter fans. Schluter, the moment you're ready to sponsor us, we would love that partnership. The DMs are open, especially for you guys. Nonetheless, if that's the problem, the only solution is to rip your floor up and replace it, folks. Unfortunately, if you try to grout that again, it's just gonna pop up again in a matter of months, maybe a year at most. So if this is happening on your tile floor, you really are unfortunately screwed, and the only solution is to replace it. Okay, now let's make our way down to the lower floor here. So we are now at the basement, and this is gonna be getting a complete refresh here. So this is gonna become a beautiful tile fireplace over here. Absolute feature wall amazingness. So this is us walking into the property for the first time. It is going to be incredible how much this is going to change. So right now we're walking towards the future attached garage, which is where we're in right now. The current carport's gonna kind of get moved back, if you will, And this is gonna be the attached area here. So we're gonna actually have to extend the driveway 4 or 5 feet, which is no problem. It's what we do. And then we are gonna have a door going into a mudroom over here. So this storage solution here is gonna go away, and we're gonna be able to get up and into the home from within the garage. So you don't have to get cold or wet when you're schlepping your groceries from the garage into the kitchen. Okay, so again, right, I just came through an actual wall that's there, and it's actually starting to snow just a little bit here. So this little kind of alleyway thingamajog that's here, that is going to disappear because the garage is going to be attached to the house, attached garage. This is a detached garage. We're going to make it an attached garage, and we will be making additional space for them to have their laundry and a little bit more storage on the main floor, just making this home as functional and as amazing as humanly possible. That's a wrap on today, everybody. Listen, if you get any value out of our content, we sure would appreciate it if you'd subscribe to the channel or follow us, depending on the platform we're on right now. In the meantime, if you have a renovation that you have been dreaming about, thinking about, sleeping on, and just imagining for the last months, years, days, weeks, whatever, we would love to be your partners in success. Pick up the phone, call us, or find us on the web, book a call with us, whatever works for you. We're easy. In the meantime, please share this video with your friends. Let us know if you have any questions that we could answer in future videos. And in the meantime, stay awesome. We appreciate you watching. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye now.